Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Zero, back with another video. Today we're back covering Exos Heroes, and we're gonna shed some light on a few things. Basically on the heroes that we love. Some of the heroes that we love are in legendary status, and some of them in fated, rare. Maybe you guys like your magical and common ones. But do you feel that some characters need a FateCore badly? Like some of them, like for example, these few characters I'm gonna mention later. I feel that these characters need a FateCore so badly, even though the swimsuit FateCores are coming up soon. But I feel that they need even better FateCores than what they gonna present later, because the swimsuit doesn't really makes me feel that I want to play Diggers or Scarlet in the bathing suit. I want my characters to look cool and look different instead of all this lesser cloth on their bodies. Maybe you guys like something like that, but for me personally, I'm not really a big fan of lesser clothing. Anyways, here's a few characters that I feel that they need a FateCore badly. Without further ado, let's go. Alright, before I mention my list, I would like to have an honorable mention. These three characters I would like to mention is Kaya, Carlos, and also Aiden. Kaya just because that both her skills are heal skills, and I don't really know a character that has a very good heal skill except for Anastasia. Having Kaya has their own FateCore would be very good. Carlos, basically he's a fire type. That's one. Everybody loves a fire type. Secondly, he has this damage over time called Burn, and it's actually very useful. When it comes to dealing with characters with burn damage and everything like that, it really helps with damage over time. And also the next one will be Aiden, just because that Aiden has his ulti skills called Arrow Shower, which doesn't require you a lot of mana, which is just 0 mana, and with his first skill, which is Wire Sniping, is 350% piercing damage to one enemy. I feel these characters needs a FateCore or maybe a legendary FateCore, just because that they are very useful in terms of certain things. Like for example, Kaya is good at healing, Carlos is good at damage over time, and Aiden is very good at AoE with 0 mana involved. So a very own FateCore would be very useful for them. So let's go for the first one. Alright, the first one will be the Dragon Hunters. Alright, I feel that the Dragon Hunters need some love, some FateCore, because they have the first Guardians, they have the Awakening characters and all that. And I feel that these Dragon Hunters need some love. Also with the Dragon Knights and everything like that. But I feel that Dragon Hunters really need a FateCore after their own. For example, Brooke has his own FateCore, which is the Lolita version. Deva is also a Dragon Hunter. She has her Harley Quinn lookalike costume. But the only two Dragon Hunters that doesn't have their own FateCores is actually Sharpay. Alright, a Harpy which is purple in color, which really looks good. Her ability is not bad. Alright, let's go to skill preview. Attack, very nice. I mean, she has like these blades as talents, cross execution, very well. It's slow-mo, basically her wings are also blades. Alright, and then we have her final move. Look at that, very nice. I mean, she deserves like a Dragon Hunter kind of vibe, where she looks more like a Dragon Hunter rather than like someone with a hooded who has a fashion statement, that kind of thing. So I feel that like she really needs a good makeover. She looks good. She has blades for wings, and she has one leg with one of the sharpest blade I've ever seen. So she really needs a makeover, if you know what I mean. So the next one I would say will be Karina. Karina, she's my bae, she's my go-to. She is like she's like everything to me. I'm actually making her to be unleash her potential. But to be honest, she also needs her skills revamp and all that, and have her own FateCore. I mean, Brooke has her own FateCore, even Deva has her own FateCore. Why not Karina and Sharpay? These two girls are actually quite sexy, to be honest. Look at her. I mean, she's like, who doesn't like that? Confident, has braids for hair, and like, look at her skills. I mean, like, she throws and then like it comes back immediately. Her passive is not bad. I mean, final hit, same as Jin or Baraka. It's final hit 2, but if it's a FateCore, maybe upgrade it to final hit 3. And her first skill is Shining Boomerang. Throws both on boomerangs. I don't know where the boomerangs come from. And also the last one will be Chain Slicer, which is good, which is awesome. Look at that. She actually like does a backflips and flips her hair. If you see this in slow-mo, it is so awesome. Like literally, like you can see her flipping her hair, hitting the enemy with blades. But that's why I feel that she needs a FateCore. Her attack is like basically like 8,050 because I just fully unleash her, and it's very, very useful. Alright, when it comes to broken characters, she doesn't have the burst unfortunately, but I feel that she still needs a FateCore because the Dragon Hunters really need overall their own FateCore, because they really need to look like Dragon Hunters, if you know what I mean. Anyways, let's go to the next one. Alright, the next one is Diggers. Alright, or Degas, or Diggers, or Dagas, or whatsoever, how you call it. But seriously, I feel that even though Diggers FateCore is coming out, the Swimsuit edition, I feel that he doesn't really need a Swimsuit edition. I feel that he needs upgraded armor whatsoever. I mean, look at the armor, it's so cool. I mean, why isn't he a fated unit? You know, he's so cool. I mean, like, he looks so sexy. I feel that he's in par with the First Guardian's armor, and his skills is like, wow. Let's go to skill preview. When you attack him, pierces and just does a backflip. His passive is basically block 2. If it's a block 3, it'll be much more useful with a Dragon Knight Blessing. I like his first ability, which is Aegis of Faith. He will shout Aegis, and oh my god, it's like, it's so cool, you know, without him standing here. He looks good, and his final ability is called Cursed Trident. He charges up and jumps and throws inside. Awesome, beautiful. I feel that he needs an updated version of him, and he also has this Dragon Knight Blessing. So Dragon Knight Blessing is basically increases damage dealt to dragons or dragon scale order activated by 250%. So there are other Dragon Knights out there, like for example Bernadette, Chatty, to name a few. But I feel that Degas need his own FateCore, literally his own FateCore. Just because that he looks good. He just looks good. Alright, so just give some love for my man Degas. Okay, let's go to the next one. Alright, the next one will be Quinzel. Alright, and also the other one is, where is she? Talia. There you go. So Denzel and Talia are both in the same unit or same country, and I feel that they need a FateCore just because that they're like guardians in a way. So they guard something, and they are like taking care of the land. And I feel that Quinzel needs a FateCore especially just because that she looks cool. I mean, like, she already looks cool. Her attack, very nice, just throw a spear and comes back with a chain. Her Blessing of the Blue Deer is basically gives everybody, I think, or back row a barrier. Yeah, grants a barrier or 80% of own maximum health to all back row or for allies. So basically, she's a very defensive unit. And her last ability, which is Grassland Hunting, Alright, calls a horse, rides the horse, and just like, you know, I don't know why the robot is there, jumps, and it causes blindness. Okay, that's blind is not easy to maintain. I mean, to get in a hero. Another character or a series of character that has blindness is actually the Banga family. The Banga family has like basically all the Banga's family has this hard strike level 1, 2, 3. If they manage to get to level 3, they'll be blinded. And another character that has blind is basically Quinzel, if I'm not wrong. I think that she's the only one who has that kind of ability. If there is, please do comment down below. And the other one is basically, I would say, is Talia. Talia is an underrated character. He's a good healer. Alright, her AoE can burst. Okay, without a doubt, her AoE can burst. Alright, so this character needs a very good FateCore. If she has her own FateCore, I would definitely like spend on her, just because that her ability is really good. First thing first, let's see her attack first. Okay, she attacks like that, and her passive is basically first aid 3, heals 100% of attack to an ally. They take damage and their health drops under 20%, so basically gains 1 mana if the caster itself is less than 20%. Gains 1 mana also if the caster health is more than 70% when triggered. Alright, so this is very good in a way of it's like Anastasia's passive, but the thing is that she has both Dragonite Blessing and Hate Dragonite. So there's more reasons why she needs a FateCore. All these Dragon Knights, Dragon Hunters, they need a FateCore. Because why are they Dragon Knights? They don't look like Knights and Hunters. They look like they are normal characters. So let's go to the first ability. Her first ability is called Judge Hand. Alright, so comes down and one fist drops down, and basically they will heal a character that is has low health, the lowest health. The next one is basically summon Golem. She summons the Golem that you always see in when you roam freely. Alright, punches the enemies and one Storm Bomb, and basically heals everybody in the party who has low health. Doesn't matter who has health. And she has this ability is also a burst ability, which helps with more damage, with the more damage. But I'm not saying that she does good damage, but her burst ability does helps with the heals, And yeah, I mean, these two really needs a good FateCore. Give some love to them. Alright, next one will be the final one, and that's the reason you will know why I choose these two as the final one. Alright, last one will be Bernadette, and don't be shocked, and Scarlet. Alright, the reason why I choose these two, alright, let's do a Scarlet first. The reason why I chose these two is because that both of them are related. Bernadette has a thing with or a grudge with Scarlet, because Scarlet can't control her powers and she is fire element. And what more to go against each other when fire meets ice? Like they always go against each other, and it's like, it's a perfect duo for FateCore. I mean, I know Scarlet's getting her own swimsuit FateCore, which is meh. I mean, to be honest, I don't know why should I even use a FateCore which wears a swimsuit for a battle. I mean, it looks good on the battle. Maybe you can see more muscles, more definition on the middle area with the boobs area whatsoever, but they need a FateCore because they are both sorcerers. They both have story to tell, and they really need a good makeover. Like for example, Scarlet has like long legs. I mean, like, look at that, long legs, very long legs. She even has to bend her legs just to get shorter. Her skill is basically, her skill, you can see her first attack, just fire, boom. Like, she can't control her her abilities basically, from what I saw from the side story. Mana neutralization, increased attack based on mana count on allies. So basically, the more mana your allies have, the more attack they give, the more damage they give. And the first one is just basically deals 142 damage to all enemies, right? Chain fireball. Basically comes out a lot of fireballs and a lot of chains of fireball coming to it. And the last one is deals 285% damage to all enemies and is a burst damage. So having this kind of ability is very, very good because it's burst. That's number one. Number two, if you manage to level her up to legendary, or maybe to 6-star, all right, you can have burst damage with all 10 mana, and you basically have like, wow, a lot of damage. And 285 is not little, it's a lot. And if you use the unleashed potential, she can actually do a lot of damage, and she needs a FateCore really badly. She needs a FateCore. And why do I say Bernadette needs one? I'm surprised that Bernadette doesn't come out in the Quinzel edition. And you know, Bernadette is like a lot of people's favorite. A lot of them like Bernadette just because that they first got Bernadette in the reroll whatsoever, when you first reroll her, and she's a 4.9. Alright, she's basically you know, Elsa from the Frozen movie. She's, look at that, she's so confident. She's a Frost Queen, and a Frost Fang. Look at that, slow motion. Let's look at passive first. Increased attack based on allies on mana, same as Scarlet just now. She has a Dragon Knight blessing and Dragon Knight. Like I said, you know, she needs a Dragon Knight, you know, makeover. You know, she needs to look like a Dragon Knight. You know, not Dragon Knight, the Dragon Knight, but I'm talking about Dragon Knight, a knight. You know, she looks like a normal sorcerer to me. And her final ability is Genius Frost Queen or Frost Witch. Alright, so she stands up, makes like a one big circle, slow motion, like floats and like everything dies. And her ability is also burst with 178 damage, lesser than Scarlet. That's the reason why, like, you know, Scarlet is good compared to Bernadette, and both of them really need a FateCore. You know, like if let's say if I were to choose between these two, I would rather choose Scarlet. But to be honest, both of them have a story to tell, and I feel that both of them need to tell the story. And you know why Bernadette has some grudges or something against Scarlet. Is Scarlet her sister, her whatsoever? If you guys know the story with Scarlet and Bernadette lore, please do comment down below. I mean, I really need to know what is going on between those, because if you don't know, when Bernadette dies, she will always say Scarlet something, because I play in Japanese. Scarlet, I will see you some other time or whatsoever. But it's interesting. And yeah, man, I mean, these two really need some love, and that's about it. I mean, like, I feel that these characters need some love, and they need the FateCore as soon as possible. I feel like the new FateCores coming in Quinzel edition, I hope they have good passive. I won't use their skins though. I mean, like, their skins are nice, but it's nice to look at, but it's not nice to look in a battle. It looks funny. Scarlet's getting a makeover, but apparently I heard she was like, what, a black FateCore. Black FateCores are nothing much. They have basically additional skills, but all the others are just the same. And the only one who is gold is basically Iris. So I don't know whether Iris is a good choice to have a FateCore, because the first ability is basically Reflect. How much Reflect you can do it, I would say that much. It would be better if it's Barrier or whatsoever. I mean, Barrier is very useful, and also I would prefer her last attack, which is a single target, would be AoE instead of one, because she's the only light unit that you can use as a rare. Anyways, I feel that this is the part where I would say that, you know, these are the characters that you need, that I feel that they need a FateCore. For those who are watching this, if you have any certain characters that you feel that you need a FateCore, like, do give me a reason why, and maybe we can have a discussion down in the comment section down below. And I think that's about it. I hope you find this video very entertaining. Sorry about the and O and R's. I mean, I'm still new to the YouTube scene. I'm not really good in English speaking wise, but I tried my best. So I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. This is Zero. Peace.